everything should be free. Free हो जाए हर चीज़ तो कमाल हो जाए, and especially love. I think love is is so beautiful, and especially when it's about two souls, it's about two human beings. इससे better क्या चीज़ हो सकती है कि two human beings in love, two souls in love, and if they can be set free and the people are not judgmental about it, it's fantastic, absolutely. People can talk and give statements about people who hate each other, people who want to kill each other. But if there are two souls, two human beings, and human beings who are in love, why not celebrate that? Why not enjoy that and set them free?
We live in a free country, and we should be free in our thoughts, in our speech. And I think we should just stop judging people on the basis of, caste or their religion or color. So I think that's the only thing I would pray and hope for, कि हम लोग इंसान को इंसान की तरह देखें और उनके judge ना करें किसी और चीज़ से. Because that's the most beautiful thing when you love another human being.
Freedom is something that is, honestly, I read something on Twitter recently that our forefathers fought very hard for our freedom. And even no matter what we go through in our lives right now, the very fact that we are free, we should take advantage of it. So adding to what Raj said, we are free right now. So when we look at other people, let's not kind of put them in shackles of our judgment, because that is something that happened to us and our forefathers before. Whether it's color, whether it's caste, whether it's sex, whether it's sexuality, whether it's anything, I think we need to set people free from our own judgment, because our freedom is also from judgment, and it was very, very hard earned.
I just say the same thing in Hindi. I feel कि हम सब ये सोचते हैं कि लोग क्या कहेंगे. बस, you just have to set yourself free from that.
Sonam teaches me every day. Actually, to be honest with you, she is so brave, she's so honest, she's so full of love, generosity, grace, dignity, intelligent, well-read. और ये सब चीज़ें मैं थोड़ी ले रहा हूँ सोनम से.
Oh my God.
To be honest with you, I'm being very honest. You see, क्या होता है, मुझे लगता है कि कभी-कभी it's very important to learn from youngsters. Raj जब बात करता है, राज को मैं observe करता हूँ, बहुत सीखता हूँ मैं. And I think one of the reasons for my longevity, as people say, यार तू इतना, how do you look so fit? How, ये longevity है, इतने सालों से काम कर रहा है. मुझे लगता है I'm a good listener. I listen to people. And I think that's the quality everybody should have. So I listen, I observe, and जो अच्छी चीज़ें होती हैं मैं सबसे ले लेता हूँ.
My dad, in a very nice way, hasn't grown up because his curiosity is just unquenchable. When you're curious and you always feel you're a student, I think that is a quality I hope to have imbibed from him. To constantly learn, to constantly ask questions, to constantly be better, and to never think that I've done enough. Because once you've realized you've done enough, then you're old and you've aged. Something to that. So the first time I got a message for Shelley was not through Vinod Uncle, even though he's known me my whole life. I got a message from some other producer saying that there's a film, and then I got a message from Ghazal that there is a film that I want you to hear. Now, because I met Ghazal, so you remember this Ghazal? And then I was like, हाँ Ghazal, let's hear it. And that's when Shelley came, and you remember this, Shelley? And I was like, why didn't Vinod Uncle just call me? So she's like, he didn't want to. He wanted me to do it on my own.
I didn't call Sonam. This is important for you to note. I did not want to influence her this much. Only if you like the script and the director, you do the film. Otherwise, I will never call you. I did actually. Thank you for reminding me. I never called.
I can't forget it because I knew that was a very typical Vinod Uncle thing to do.
We are talking about freedom. We are talking about coming out of the glass boxes. We are talking about set yourself free. Like each character here that these great actors played are characters who said, there's a great line that Juhi says in the film. She says, for 22 years, I have lived for my husband and for my children. Now that they have grown up, I want to live for myself. That's a great line. There's a great line that Balbir Chaudhary says that all my life I wanted to be a chef, and he didn't want to be Mukesh Ambani of Moga. But he wanted to be the chef that he couldn't be. And then he sets himself free and moves on. Sahil Mirza, All his life he wanted to become a great playwright. But he was trying to please others. Finally, he realizes all you have to do is apna sach likho, which is this movie. That's why I say if you like it, I'm very happy. If you don't, it's a movie that I am so proud of because it's hamara sach hai ye. Sahil Mirza grows to be somebody else. And Sonam holds the pillars of these performances together with her quiet. And I told her, I said, I had no idea you can play it so vulnerable.
मुंबई रफ्तार न्यूज़ की खबरें पसंद आने पर हमारे YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और लाइक करें।